What's up, guys? This is Clark Farenthal back with VegasOdds.com. I'll be honest, rough week last week. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And I've been in the lab. I've been in the trenches, diving to find a pick that we can call a lock. Oh, and I think I found it. I'm going to take you out to a Big Ten matchup between Michigan and Indiana. Two teams that normally you'd say, hey, that looks like an under number. No. I suggest, if you want to make some money, you go ahead and take the over. Over 58.5 total between these two teams. I'm going to walk you through my thinking. Let's dive right into it. First thing I want to start off with, Michigan's offense. Very well-rounded offense. Under J.J. McCarthy, this team has been electric, averaging 6.9 yards per play, and are 10th in EPA per play in the nation. That's high octane. That's efficient. Not only that, but let's take a look at their last game, specifically the rushing attack. Against one of the best defensive front sevens in the country, Michigan averaged 5.1 yards per carry against Iowa. Now, again, for my bottom dollar, I think Iowa is one of the best defenses in the country, and Michigan moved the ball well on the ground. That contributes to them being a well-rounded, even more efficient offense. But the real reason I like Michigan in this game is that passing attack. This is a passing attack that is currently 11th in EPA on pass rate success. That's huge. That's big. And guess what? They're going up against an Indiana secondary that, woo, boy, do they stink. Currently, Indiana's secondary is 119th in EPA per allowed. And guess what? The Wolverines are by far the best passing attack they have faced this season, at this point in the season. Indiana hasn't played a lot of great passing attacks, and they've already given up a lot. I wonder what's going to happen when they play a truly elite passing team. Michigan should be able to light up the night with their passing attack against Indiana. That's a big reason why I like them. I see Michigan being the big contributors in this over-under total versus Indiana. Now, let's go ahead and look at IU. I'll be the first one to admit, offense, not bad. Not great, just kind of okay. Currently 88th in the nation in total offense, 384 yards per game average. Nothing pretty to write home about, like I said. But I want you to consider something here. While Michigan's offense was successful against Iowa's defense, Michigan's defense against Iowa was a little bit more concerning. Against one of the worst offenses in the country, Michigan's defense allowed 5.1 yards to play to Iowa. Didn't really expect that. Maybe a little bit decline for the Wolverine defense. Not a huge one, but again, you only need Indiana, in my mind, to contribute about 17, 21 points in this thing for the over to hit. The really thing, though, that I like most about Indiana is how fast IU's offense operates. Look, IU gets a playoff every 17.49 seconds. That's a really fast, high-moving offense. It's not very efficient. They don't move the ball extremely efficient. But guess what? If they move the ball really fast and they score, very little time comes off the clock. It gives Michigan the opportunity to get the ball back, score again themselves. If they're moving really fast and they don't score, that's okay too. Because guess what? Very little time off the clock. Michigan gets the ball back. They get to exploit that terrible Indiana secondary. It allows for more points to be scored. No matter which way it goes for Indiana, whether they're efficient and they're able to put up a lot of points and take off very little time, the point overall is that Indiana's offense doesn't chew up a lot of clock. And with more time, allows for more points. So overall, when we look at this game, what I really like, again, Michigan's passing attack against a very suspect Indiana passing defense, as well as a well-rounded rush game that should be able to open up maybe some play action for Michigan. On the Indiana side, again, I'm not asking them to score a lot of points. You only need about 17 or 21 points in my mind. And they're also a team that should be able to move a ball against a Michigan team last week that allowed 5.1 yards per play against Iowa. As well, with Indiana, this is a team that moves fast. And a team that moves fast either scores a lot of points quick or lets the other team get the ball back quick and score more points. So overall, again, I love the over between Michigan and Indiana. Take the over at 58.5. Lock it in now before that line moves up because I think it's going to creep up a little bit more and more as the week goes on. So for VegasOdds.com, I'm Clark Farenthal. Hopefully the next time we see one another, we got a little bit more green in each other's wallets. Have a day, folks.